Well, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Trevor Bales. I am an Arizona farmer. After quite a lot of requests to start a YouTube channel, this is where it starts. I somewhat picked today. I've always been told there's got to be drama in a show or something. So today's drama. I've got a feed store delivery. I've got a retriever delivery into Deep Phoenix, and my right-hand guy, Cade Viss, is gone for the day. I've got Bermuda grass to haul. I've got Bermuda grass to stack, and my second squeeze is in the shop. So, it makes every day a little stressful. Luckily, there's some good news. I didn't bale any alfalfa last night or this morning, so I don't have to worry about hauling alfalfa. So back to what the show is. My family's last name is Bales. Our business is Bales Hay Sales. My ancestors homesteaded in Arizona in 1891. They've been here since 1830. Their last name was Belote. My great-grandpa Wallace Bales married Alberta Belote, and he purchased the farm from his in-laws. So the Belote farm became the Bales farm. There's not a whole lot planned with this YouTube. It's just following me around to see what it's like. The way we farm is a little bit higher paced, I should say, than the rest of the country. We don't farm 6 months. We farm pretty close to a year. We'll get on a bad year with cold or wet year, we'll get 8 cuttings. On a warm, very dry year, we'll get 12 cuttings of alfalfa. Those winter cuttings aren't fun. It's got to lay out 10 days sometimes, but we will do it. 1 to 2 cuttings generally goes to a dairy. They'll green chop it. Sometimes we will bale it, but most of the time they'll green chop it and they'll take it. We run 3-string small balers with 5 of them. 4 of them have motors on them, and 1 of them is PTO driven. Everybody likes to ask why they have motors on them. But back, 10, 12 years ago, we ran Freeman balers, 3-string balers, and they were also had motors on them. And when we swapped over to Heston's, that's how they came. The PTO 3-string baler wasn't a thing. So if it was, it wasn't where we are. But that's why we run the motors on them. Also, people ask why we do 3 strings. Well, with the volume of alfalfa we put out, 2 strings, it would take 10 or more 2-string balers. That is a lot of employees. That is a lot of small tractors. So, and for storage, the 3-string works really well. We can store a lot of hay, and it stacks very well. 2 strings, I've never tried to stack 2 strings or bundles, but I don't think it would store quite the same. So that's why. But because the volume we put out, that is why we do the 3 strings. We can 5 machines can do 120 acres to 100. Good weather conditions, 150 acres a day. But about 120 is what we like. We don't like to do more than 120. So, I guess just enjoy the show. Some days are monotonous. Some days are different. Like yesterday, we finished putting a shade up for our office. Office employees, we like to give them the opportunity to park their vehicles in the shade. Some days I'm chasing cows around. Some days I'm running a fertilizer spreader. Most of the time I'm in a retriever truck, which you'll see, or a hay squeeze. Squeeze is something a lot of the country doesn't know about. It's something we use here in California, Oregon, Arizona, New Mexico a little bit, but you don't see them a whole lot of places. Washington too, I guess, has a few I've heard of. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the show. hopefully they get better with time.